on the tail end of Space Invaders AR.
Are you talking about another possible Space Invader?
Yes. This time humans are the ones that are doing it. In Pikmin AR.
Is he human? Because I think his name's Oliver, right?
Oh, I have no idea.
I don't know if he's
played like
human
4
or not.
minutes of the game. And
He's definitely a colonizer, and we don't approve of that.
I mean, in the demo, it sounded like they were almost speaking French, so I don't know.
Yeah, let me look it up. I think his name's... It might be like Oliver. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's not Oliver. It's Olimar.
But almost maybe a day, not even, or so after Space Invaders AR was announced, Pikmin AR was announced to already be in the works and to be part of Niantic's newest lineup.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like they are taking more of a hands in it than Nintendo is.
Okay.
So I feel as though they may be doing what the Pokemon Company did, where they gave Niantic more ability than they did with, say, Wizards Unite. Because I feel as though Wizards Unite, that is fully run by Warner Brothers or Warner WU Entertainment, whatever. And that has a different feel to it. Meanwhile, Pokemon Go, that has the liberty to take care of the stuff that it can while still embodying a lot more of Niantic's principles than other games do. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Because every decision made in Pokemon Go is based off of Niantic's mission and principles of exploration, of community engagement, of going out and about. So, forget all the other stuff. There's a lot of it.
Important update. Olimar is not human. I don't know what he is, but he's not human. Because oxygen is toxic to him, and he's only about 3/4 of an inch tall.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what planet he comes from, but yeah, so there's that. And his name is a variation. His name backwards almost sounds like Mario in Japan.
Interesting.
Or in Japanese. So, yeah. Now that I've gone off on a slight distraction.
No, it's good.
Come back to the real world. Well, the augmented world.
Yeah, that's up for debate when it comes to all of this stuff. So,
dude, we could get into. We want to get weird. We can get into the simulation theory. No, I don't have time.
Yeah. Next episode. Unless we skip the
Save it for
Pokemon
the
stuff and then. But basically,
gotta put out the teaser.
The Pikmin.
Put out the teaser, man. Simulation.
Pikmin AR, as to be expected, all of the points of interest that Pokemon Go players, Wizards Unite play. Do Wizards Unite get to add them yet?
What's that?
I don't think Wizards can add points of interest yet.
I honestly have no idea. I haven't played in so long, and
yeah, me neither.
the wife hasn't played it either.
I just haven't had.
Every once in a while, she's like, "I logged on to Wizards." Cool, I guess. Can get you a Harry Potter sticker, or a fraction of a Harry Potter sticker.
Yeah.
How exciting!
Ooh, I wonder if you could send gifts across it now.
I think you can.
Because I know, though, Wizards friends you already have are now added to your Pokemon friends and vice versa, I believe. So it'll basically be all Niantic friends all together.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually Pikmin, Catan, Ingress.
Oh, I forgot about Catan. Jeez.
See, what I wonder with the Pikmin AR is whether they were planning on releasing it last year, but they didn't because of COVID.
It's very possible.
Catan might have been the same thing, they might have wanted to release it last year, but COVID put it on the back burners. Same way the Route Maker was.
Yeah.
Because I think Niantic is trying to go for the same approach that did so well for Pokemon Go, where you release it during the summer, you have the highest threshold of players that will actually play. All the kids need something to do, so they'll go out and about with their friends.
Yeah, plus it's well, I mean, it kind of half and half depending on the area of the world you live in, but warmer, the better chance of going outside.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, yeah, I think it works out for that time as well, because I think the summer in the U.S. isn't as hot, but say in Australia, their summer is during our winter.
Right, that's what I meant. Like,
so,
if it's summertime here in the southern hemisphere, it's winter.
Yeah, their winter is more mild, so they'll actually be out playing.
Well, they have a better chance to get people out. Plus, I wonder, it's probably a weird statistic that exists, I'm sure, but like based on the northern versus the southern hemisphere, what chunks of the population live closest to the equator? Like how? Like I imagine it's there's more people living further from the equator in the northern hemisphere than there is in the southern hemisphere.
Do you mean it means a player base?
No, just like people in general.
Oh.
Like what if the entirety of the top half of the world's population, what percentage of it lives, in the 20% chunk above the equator, and then the 20% above that?
I think because of India, and I think India is where it's going to get towards that higher niche, because that's a bit lower, I think. So that'll be kind of close to the equator.
Yeah, and then like
up
what
towards China
countries are split?
And Asian countries, that's probably where the northern-ish hemisphere will then...
Right. Yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah.
Just checking. No, India's in the northern hemisphere.
Oh, okay, then northern does.
So, yeah, you've got basically the southern half of Africa, Australia, obviously the Pacific Islands.
Yeah, so there's
and then the majority of South America is in the southern hemisphere.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's why they can get away with doing so much of the events and seasons in popular culture are based off of the northern hemisphere's type
the
stuff,
northern
because
temperate.
there's more people, more influence, and more appeal.
Yeah.
Huh.
It'd just be interesting, just to kind of get an idea.
Yeah, so I was playing the demo for Pikmin 3 Deluxe because I hadn't played Pikmin in a long while. Because I was trying to get a feel for how the game would go. Should it be converted into an
trying to get an idea, like, oh, what are they going to do?
So I was thinking, okay. At first, when I first saw Pikmin AR, I thought, okay, maybe it's going to be like it'll be mainly puzzle-based. So you're going to go to what would be a Pokestop, see a bunch of Pikmin interacting with this scenery, and then it'll ask for a certain Pikmin to be thrown onto there, and then it completes it, does a little effect, gives you some stuff as a reward, and then you're on your way, walking down the town again. So now that I've played at least a taste of it, I can definitely see it could be the same thing, but on mobile, it could be so much more tactile, where you can easily hold, drag and drop different little things. So probably like the bottom half of your phone would be all the different Pikmin, and then you just drag, swipe up, drag, swipe up, drag, swipe up. And there could be a lot of things that could be really niche and really fun about that.
Yeah, I definitely see it like go collect a Pikmin and then go interact with points on the map. You know, It'd be cool if it's like mini games, maybe, instead of just like, oh, there's a Pikmin, there's a Pikmin. Like, oh, here's a chance to get red Pikmin. Let me do the mini game to see how many of them I get.
Mm-hmm. I can kind of see it be like like an Ingress type style, where there's just a massive swarm of things around you, and then you just slowly gather them in.
Right, I gotcha.
And it kind of feels like Pikmin and Pokemon Go could be almost merged. I mean, Pokemon Go and Ingress could be merged to then create Pikmin to that effect and standing where, okay, you can go down there, and when it's time to attack, you just hold, and then it sets off however many there.
Just messing. Yeah, it's interesting. I have a better grasp of what they might do for Pikmin than I do for Space Invaders. I'm still like, nothing. We can talk about it, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. And then in the back of my mind, I'll be like, no, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I need to be sliding left and right on the ground, shooting straight up. And as I shoot, they get faster. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm intrigued because I really cannot think of anything that it's...
Well, they might do... it back to the Space Invaders. If they do say, like, the Minecraft Earth did, it would basically be, okay, you go around the circle, then you create the game area. You then use your phone to then control the ship that's in there, and then you just play through there.
Okay.
So you'll just swipe back and forth, dodging and glancing and attacking, blowing things up, triggering attacks. Unless they just start doing, like, small... Instead of doing, like, the entire game there, it's just one or two of the things that are zigging and zagging, getting in and or out of your way.
Yeah, yeah. Again, it's... could be a lot of different things.
Yeah, we gotta wait for more information, providing that they didn't actually just lead into an early April Fool's joke on us, so... We're gonna go into the Pokemon Go...
I have a cat. She jumped up on the desk.
We're gonna go into the
Mr.
Pokemon
Bond.
Go top free-to-play tips for starting Pokemon Go in 2021.